Difficult match for us. It was really tough. The performance was not so good. I think we see all what's happened in the field. Players was very tired today. It's in the past time a lot of games in these cup games, international games, the CAF and NetBank games, and you can see this today. Yeah, the players was not fresh enough for more today. But we are happy. I say it again. We're happy for the 3 points. We have now 7 games. The last 7 games we have 6 1 and 1 draw. And it's a good result, but the performance, I say it again, it was not so good. But focus is now on Saturday.
Good evening, Coach. Congratulations on the victory today. Coach, I just wanted to focus on the goal scorer, Fortune Makaringe. I've watched a couple of the type of goals that he scores. It's not shots into the back of the net. It's more of a placing the ball. He places the ball. He picks his spot. Is it something that he practices on the training ground when you guys are training? Because it's the most, it's just like it's a skill. It's a technique of him just placing the ball in the back of the net. Does he practice that on the training ground? Thank you.
And the training ground is in the moment not possible. We have really softly trainings. You see, the recovery is first, and then comes the tacticals. But shoot training is in a moment for the muscles, not the important things for us. But when you watch the other games, Fortune did this in the last time often, but he get not a success. He get not the results what he get today. And this the reason you see now the score, the scoring. You see it. You can see it, and but in the last games he makes the same things. But the keeper was in, or one time was post shoot, and the other times was not in the goal. It was close to the goal, and this is the reason you can see this. But he makes this often.
Can you please give us an update on Nkosi injury? And if you can also update us on Ndumiso Mabena on why he wasn't in the team at all today, after he looked like he did very well towards the end when he came on in the previous match against Maritzburg. Thank you.
Watch is on a good way. In the training session, he works very good. We have to see now the next 2 days what's happened with him. I hope we get in on Saturday back. I have, in terms of Lodge, a good feeling. Sungu have yesterday, he fall on the arm and have a swollen arm. But he have today a softly training, but it was not enough for the training for the game today. But tomorrow maybe he can go forward, and maybe is available on Saturday.
Congratulations, Coach. Josef from Football Conversations. Coach, today we saw some of your rivals like SuperSport and Morocco Swallows dropping points, and obviously you guys have been getting points without really making too much of a noise. Do you feel right now that we should be taking Orlando Pirates as serious title contenders at this moment? Thank you.
Yeah, but we have not the same games. What have the other teams? Swallow have maybe one less, and Sundowns have 3 left, I think. We can speak about maybe in any weeks when we have more games behind us. Focus is for me now the next game against Chipper, and then comes on Wednesday international games, and then comes the NetBank Cup against Sundowns. This is so the next week. We have to focus this week and next week, but not the titles or other things. Important is for us, you see it today, important is for us recovery now, get the players quick, fresh back, and then we get, I hope, in the next game a better performance like today. But I understand a little bit the players, but it's not an excuse for us. But we have to accept this as a coach. Not all games it's the same, but the performance, I say it again, was not good today. But important is the results. We have in the past time better performance than ever draw, and I'm happy about this 3 points. We come closer now. I think we stay on the table now of place 3, and that's good for us. Better feeling like in 4 and 5, but we know we have not the same games, but we have to fight for the tables. We go forward, but we watch or we look from game to game.
In the 82nd minute, exactly the 82nd minute, coach, I saw there was a bit of a, would you say, misunderstanding between Kapatino Mango as well as Ben Motwari. Mango wanted the ball to be played to him, and Ben Motwari wanted to manage the game, trying to pass it sideways. Is it something that are you gonna be speaking to them about, because they were shouting each other? It's what, boys, sort it out between you two. Thank you.
Yeah, normally, especially we want the ball forward, but you play against a team, they have nothing to lose, they have 10 players on the field. I know Gabba come in, he won the ball, but the direction was in this time, take the ball by us, give not the ball too easy the opponent. And if you are tired as a player like Ben, he runs a lot of meters today and in the last weeks also, and then you feel tired and you have not the concentration now. Maybe I don't speak with both guys now, but I heard also like you. But then you say, okay, maybe I pass a safe pass to us and make a ball circulation in our team and give not too easy the ball. Maybe this was the reason. But I understand the striker. I want the ball. I want to score. It was a long time he don't play on the field, Gabba, and Ben said maybe no. We have to save our result. We have to save the ball in our team, and this is maybe then different meanings. But I understand both players. It's not a problem for us. I'm happy Gabba won the ball, and I'm happy Ben saved the ball. But maybe he give him the ball. He was free. I saw it also. He was free. Maybe he can score, but. We are happy we have the 3 points, and this is the important things for us. And we get player like Mapasa and Gabba back. That is a good thing for us.
Coach, just one final question from me. Linda Mtambo, Figo. Lately, we have been seeing him in the starting lineup, and he has had some few goals here and there. What have you seen in the past few weeks that has given you confidence in terms of playing him in some of these games in previously? Because previous to this couple of weeks, we didn't see him that much. But now we do see him in the starting lineup. And yeah, basically we are seeing the contribution from him. Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, we speak about it the last time. The journalist asked me for 3-4 months ago why he don't play. But we speak about in this time always for the positioning. He won't help all players on the field. And he lost too much in the past time in the position. But now it's more ready. He's flexible. This is important for a coach. During the game, you see it today, we can change with him any or some positionings. But he is a worker. He has spirit. He is a runner. He fight for all balls. He fight for all meters. And this is what you need in so special times. You have a lot of games. But we know all players need a little bit rest if it's possible. And but I'm happy he comes closer and closer to this system what we have to play. He understands more and more the rule in different positions, and that it's important for us. And the reason is always he can score, he can assist, maybe also as a 8 or as a 6, and that's important. This positioning is then good in terms of strikers. We have not enough in the moment on the field, but we get now more back. And that's the reason what we're thinking about Figo. Figo is also an attack player. He can attack, he can defense, he can run, he can work. And now I say it again, you understand more the positioning. You have to stay in the position and work in this position first, and then comes the help for the other positions. And this was in the past time a different thinking.
Coach, if you can just give us the summary of what you expect in your next trip against Chiba United, a team that likes to dominate and play it on the ground, just like Bloemfontein Celtic. And I noticed something, Coach, in today's first 18 in your team, the fact that at least you had 2 of your out-and-out strikers back, after a long time. How much of a boost, does this give to your team? Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, first Chipper, we know Chipper is always in the past time a difficult game for us. This is really a fighting team. especially at home. And it's a team, they want points, they want all meters. They have good tacticals. They work in terms of offense and defense also in good tactical aspects. Coach make a good work. And it's always different against Chipper. It's a very, very important game for us. I hope the team understand this. Then we need now the next 2 days, very, very good recovery days. Then you need the full energy against Chipper. That's the first point. And the second point, as a striker, yes, we are happy. We get strikers back, but we know Mabasa or Chuka is not so long out, but Gabba was long out before it was injured, and they need times. You see, normally we want him bring earlier post player, but then we scored, and then we have to save a little bit the time for the players. Normally with the medicals was agreement for 10-15 minutes, and then we want maybe 30 minutes, but then we change a little bit the thinking, the set mind. And we wait then a little bit and cover the injured problems. And we give him the 20 minutes, and we're happy about this players. Chuka comes back now, maybe on Saturday. Lodge comes back, maybe on Saturday. Monade comes back on Saturday. We have more option than in the game against Chipper. And Zungu comes sure back. And then we have more options for the 20 squad. And then we have to see which is the best player for Chipper, with fresh, with maybe not injured or feels good or bad. I don't know. We have to see now. Then it's really a tough time for us in the moment. I have to say really thank you for the players. Then they work really hard days and hard works in the moment, traveling and playing. And this is not easy for these players in all competition in the moment. We are happy about this. They follow us. They understand more the tactical aspect. Maybe we make a circle on this game today, but in the last week it was very good. And we're happy we get the player back, and then we have more options.
Thank you, Sis Tandy. Fidel from Frontrunner. Coach, going back to today's game, do you feel you missed an opportunity to score more goals and improve on the goal difference, because it might count right at the end of the season? Thank you.
Yeah, this is important, always this final third, but today we have to quick forget this game today. It was not the best performance, to say it again. And we have also then option to score, but I'm honest, the opponent also, Afori make a good save before we scored, and this was important for us. Then he hold us in the game, and then it's easier. You go in front or ahead with the score as the player and as the other team, and this is important for us. But final third, it's a big discussion. You know, you can win the games if you score, and but you cannot always score 3 goals. But in the past time, you see in the international games or in the cup games, we score more than in the league, and this is the point what we have discussed, why we don't score more, not more goals in the league than we have also today. Gabba, but Mako have a good chance. He can score, but I have to see the goalkeeper make a good job in this shoot. But then you have 2, and then maybe it's easier for us for the third goal. But today was not a top performance. We cannot speak about what we did in the final third. We are happy we have the 3 points and quick forget this game and focus on the next Chipper game.